The mysterious sea? How is this water here? Hey everyone, we are Mike and Test Play, and welcome back to Pokemon FireRed version.
It's a large puddle.
No? Large puddle?
Okay, so last time we made it through Route 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we defeated the trainers. He defeated the trainers, not we. I'm
Well,
just here.
Wait.
I just exist.
You pick the team, so therefore, I can only do things based on you. And now we're looking for the only new Pokemon in Route 10.
Sparrow! No, I'm kidding. Wouldn't that be funny?
Yep, I mean, sure. Spiro the chicken.
The chicken!
But no, it's someone else. This else. Voltorb!
This else.
This else. Voltorb here is a pure electric type Pokemon. Voltorb is, well, he looks like a Pokeball. That's a thing. But Voltorb's first positive, and the most notable thing about him, is his speed. Voltorb's Evolution Electrode is technically the fastest Pokemon from the first generation, at least under normal circumstances. He's incredibly fast. And he can also do things that are a little bit different from other electric-type Pokemons. The first of which is that he is a screen setter. Like I've said before, Light Screen and Reflect, they can be very handy support moves, and Voltorb is a good user of them. Because he is so absolutely fast, if you know what your opponent is using, either a physical or a special attacker, you can set up a screen and immediately double your defenses. He also, I just have put Goes Boom down, because Voltorb is a Pokemon who learns Self-Destruct and Explosion along the way. He learns them fairly early, and they are very powerful moves. They do cause Voltorb to faint when using them, therefore no Nuzlocke or whatever use them. But it can be just a handy, okay, this thing is a problem, I'm just going to use an extremely powerful move at the cost of a Pokemon who's definitely going to outspeed and be able to hit them with it. Now for the negatives. Overall, Voltorb has fairly weak stats. He doesn't outside of his speed, which is again phenomenal, his offenses and defenses aren't exactly great. They can be decent enough along the way, but they're not really all that good. He also has almost no coverage. He's basically just, electric moves and explosions. So
His beak goes boom!
His beak goes boom. And of course, the other downside is, even though he does indeed goes boom, they're not very effectual booms. They are ineffectual booms, because his attack stat isn't that high, and because Self-Destruct and Explosion are based off of a physical attack stat. And since they don't gain stab either, they're not really all that great. His coverage options include electric moves, the screens, and explosions. It's an interesting one, because he does have utility spots, so he's not a bad Pokemon, but he's also not a particularly good Pokemon. However, his utility and just ability to outspeed anything is enough to get him that 6 out of 10 for in-game use. And now Confusion would probably KO it, so you're going to use an ineffective Gust from a weak physical attacker and do...
Ineffective Gust.
Yeah, and do still decent damage. So,
is he asleep?
Yeah.
With his eyes open?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's very angry.
Okay.
He's an angry orb.
Angry orb.
So, just stay asleep this turn too. Okay, good job.
Catching
good job,
Pokeball.
Yes. I mean, he is like the only Pokemon who you can catch in a Pokeball, and it
have
just
them
looks
actually
the
be a
same.
Pokeball?
Yeah.
Yes.
His evolution is just an upside-down Pokemon. It's one of my favorite. It's such a simple design, but it's still one of my favorite designs. Not my favorite Pokemon, but a life form whose identity is unknown. It is said to screech or suddenly self-destruct. A ball Pokemon.
Go
Any
boom.
interest?
No.
No. But yeah, that's the only new Pokemon here on Route 10.
That was so quick.
That was so quick.
There you go, Route 10.
That's Route 10. Meowth did not pick up a single item through all of the trainers on Route 9.
Wow.
Why? But there's a Pokemon Center here. Hello!
Hello!
I would like to gain the health now.
This old man is like, excuse me, may I talk to you? And
I
you're
was
like,
in,
no.
I was in line.
I was in line.
I was in line here. Hi.
Hi.
Yes,
Every type.
some types are stronger than others. Hi there, guy. A nugget is totally useless, so I sold it for 5,000 Poké-Dollars. Yep,
Wow.
that's true. But over here...
Oh, Mike! I've been looking for you. It's me, one of the ever-present aides for the Professor Oak. If your Pokédex has complete data on 20 species, I am supposed to give you a reward from Professor Oak. I don't know why I'm doing this. He entrusted me with this Everstone! So, Mike, let me ask you a question. Have you gathered that on at least 20 kinds of Pokemon?
We have 30.
Great! You have caught or owned 30 kinds of Pokemon. Congratulations. Take this and go.
We got an Everstone!
Leave me in peace. I sit in this chair.
Yes.
However, at times you may not want a certain Pokemon to evolve. Press B rapidly. In that case, give it an Everstone to that Pokemon. It will prevent evolution according to the professor.
Yeah, you explained it very well just then.
If you know, on Route 9 there is a kid with lots of little Pokemon at level 20. He just mashed B.
He just mashed B. Yeah, Everstone is basically just the you don't have to mash B anymore to stop an evolution item. That's it. Now, we are at Rock Tunnel. We're right outside it.
Rock
We need
Tunnel!
Flash to get through. Of the Pokemon in our box, who would you expect to be able to shine a bright light?
Magikarp.
No. But, like, you'd think Pikachu,
Pikachu.
because he's electric. You'd think maybe the psychic types.
Honestly, Geodude,
Or
if he rubbed his hands
Voltorb.
together, like, real hard.
But we're going to go with a different option for Flash.
What
We're
is-
going to go with
Voltorb.
the best option, but no. No, that was one of the obvious ones.
Oh.
I said I wanted to do not obvious one. I'm
Give it to
still bad at
Oddish.
it. Oddish can learn it.
Wow.
But I'm going to teach it to a cat.
That works.
A cat is going to light up a tunnel that is too dark to see.
I
How?
don't know why I did that. I'm so sorry.
So yes, Meowth is currently our Utilicat. He's our,
Utilicat?
because he can cut and flash. And...
I was gonna make another cat noise, but I feel like it was shameful the first time I did it, so I'm not doing it again.
But we're
Hit
fenced
him.
in here.
Prison
I mean,
Berry.
yes, Personberry. But we're fenced in. But there's this girl who's been in a Pokemon gym a few times.
That I always lose.
That's sad for you.
You're gonna lose to us too. You might as well just hand us money and we'll walk away.
Hand us money, you'd walk away.
Give me your lunch money. We've turned
Yes.
into bullies now.
Yes.
Oh no.
I really should have fought her before I went and healed. Hey, Carly, you poisoned it. Good job.
I wonder how much a school lunch costs nowadays. I mean, I haven't bought a school lunch in
Years. Yeah.
in fairness, when I went to school, I was a little poor, so lunch for me was always free or
Yeah.
40 cents, and like I never had to pay. Like when I graduated, lunch was like $4.25, and you got the
Yeah.
same sad piece of pizza that we had in kindergarten. Like there was no difference.
Fair.
So I'm curious. Like it was like $4 when I was in school. How much is it now?
How much
And
is it?
I've been out of high school at least 6 years.
Yeah.
So what is it now?
No idea. I was one of the kids who brought my lunch. So...
Yes, we know you had fruit by the foot and a Capri Sun that everyone wanted.
No, I didn't, no.
No.
No, I had Dunkaroos.
Oh, I never
I
had
liked
Dunkaroos.
Dunkaroos.
I still haven't had a Dunkaroo.
Yeah. Sometimes I had Gushers.
I was always jealous of the kids that had Uncrustables, so in my adult life, I think I've eaten more Uncrustables than
That's
ever
fair.
before.
That's fair.
I buy them all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like,
They're not even... Do you even like them?
I love them.
Oh, okay. That's
Especially when they're super frozen
Yeah.
and like that peanut butter like is in like that weird shell form. So then you like crack it off. It's so good.
good. Uncrustables, sponsor us. There you go. Apparently.
I buy more Uncrustables. I don't even buy like the 6-pack, like the small box. I immediately go for the big box. Mike's always like, we don't have space in our freezer. And I'm like, I will make space. Like we
Yeah.
had an ice bin
Hidden
and we
super
stopped
hidden
making
like
ice
that.
because we're lazy and it's just full of Uncrustables.
Yes.
Hey,
We've got
Rock Tunnel!
detour to Lavender Town as we enter.
Rock Tunnel!
Tis be dark.
I've done that every time.
Yes,
No, you have a circle of light.
I do have a circle of light.
Flash!
But now We are the light.
Oh, you guys want to hear something really sad that I didn't realize I was doing? So
What?
Mike and I were on a walk one time, and Mike was like, do you know the name of that Pokemon on our team? And I was like, he's like, you know, the one we're not actually using? And I was like, yeah. Meowlith. Turns out I've been saying it wrong my entire life.
Yeah.
He's like, Tess, it's Meowth. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I've been saying Meowlith my entire life. It's just like for a Wooloo. I always say Woo-Hulu.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
sad.
funny.
So now I'm making like a
It's
conscious
funny now.
effort to say Meowlith.
Yeah. So we have repels.
Oh my gosh, I just said Meowlith instead of Meow.
I was just gonna breeze right past it. It's okay.
Ah, come on.
Come on. This is a bad matchup for Carly. It's okay. Just body slam it. That did not go well.
Wow.
Did not go at all well.
No.
Get out of there, Carly. Pie, get in. He's got ground moves and just can use them. So anyway, I have repels. I bought repels specifically for Rock Tunnel because this is the next.
Sorry.
This is the next dungeon cave thing. You just throw...
Dungeon cave thing. Is it not a dungeon nor a cave? It is both, but not either?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Also, the funniest thing to me is that Cubone just used Bone Club against Butterfree.
Okay.
Now, flying types are immune to ground type moves, which most of the time makes sense. Like they dig and you're just in the air, or they shake the ground and you're just in the air.
Okay.
Bone Club is this Cubone smacked our Butterfly in the face with a bone, and it didn't do anything. The Butterfree just stood there. It's the funniest thing to me.
So it's called a bug. Wait, what was
Bone Club.
Bone Club?
There's
Because-
also Bone Meringue.
Well, because if it was a club bone, it'd be a sandwich. Or just
Yes.
a really fun place to go listen to music. Club
Yes.
Bone.
Club
Oh, wait,
Bone.
no, never mind. Censor that.
Anywho, moving on. So yes, the reason I'm not using repels is that there are 2 new Pokemon here in Rock Tunnel.
Rock Tunnel.
There's also these rocks. Ah. Oh, hey, it's a new Pokemon. I'll forgive you for interrupting me, Machop! Machop here is a pure fighting type Pokemon and will remain that way. Machop is our third trade evolution, 3 out of 4. And he is a pretty good one. Positives for Machop. Machop has a gigantic attack stat. Kind of obvious for the bodybuilder Pokemon, but he does have very high physical attack, which means that he is very good at hitting things very hard. His line is also, at least by their final evolution, Machamp, surprisingly bulky. Machamp can usually take a hit or 2 while hitting extremely hard, even against his weaknesses. So that's a big bonus for him. Just being he kind of invented this archetype of the huge physical fighting type Pokemon, which has been used very successfully several times since. Machop line also gets the coverage they need. Not great coverage overall, but they have what they need to get by and to do well in most of the game. They are also highly reliable. This applies more to Machamp, obviously, than Machop, but, again, being a bulky Pokemon who can take even a super effective hit and then hit back really hard really does help out in a lot of situations. The downsides. Machop is a trade evolution, which means that if you do not have access to trading, you're stuck with Machop, who is significantly weaker than Machamp is. Machamp is a huge improvement over Machop, the biggest improvement of any of the 4 trade evolution Pokemon that you will encounter in this game. The line also has a fairly weak middle game. The middle 3 gym leaders, really, 4, 5, and 6, all use Pokemon who are resistant to fighting-type moves. And, of course, one of them, being a Psychic-type gym leader, also destroys them with Psychic-type moves. So, there's a lot missing there, and they're also not... Fighting isn't a great type against Team Rocket in general. So... Still good. Still a good Pokemon. Coverage options for the Machop line include Fighting, Ground, Rock, and Normal-type moves. And if you can get the trade evolution, Machamp, absolutely worth it. It's a 9 out of 10 for in-game use. Machop, however, only gets a 6 out of 10. Like I said, it's the biggest difference between the trait evolutions. Most of them they're there, but they're not all that big. But
you need their final evolution.
This one you really... if you can trade Machamp, worth it. If you can't trade, not worth it. So...
That's fair.
Yeah. And Butterfree, I'm trusting you here. Because you have low physical attack.
Oh my gosh, I googled it in between episodes. So last episode, we had this debate on what color Butterfree was. Was he purple or was he blue? And Google says that Butterfree is purple with blue feet.
He looks blue with sea green feet to me. I'm just... I mean, not like blue. He's a purpley blue.
But he's purple.
But,
No, I believe you. He definitely, in this version,
Yeah. And certain when he's
certain screens, it's definitely blue.
When he's against a purple background, he's definitely blue.
Yeah, but when he's on his own, he is supposed to be purple.
He's a purple. But
Machop! We're gonna add him to the team.
We are?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
His name will be Dennis.
His name will be just Dennis. Okay, that's fine.
We have the ability to do the train evolution, and I think his final form is really cool looking.
It is. It's very true. All right, so welcome to the team, Dennis. Relaxed Nature. I do not remember what that is.
If we have to catch a new one in between episodes, we'll let you know based off nature, but his name will be Dennis.
His name will be Dennis.
Is it a boy?
Yes.
Okay, good. I make this mistake all the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know what? Since we are adding Dennis and there's trainers about, I'm going to find the other... Oh, hey, it was the very next encounter. That's convenient! Hi, Onix. Poor Onix. Alright. Let's go over the giant rock snake Pokemon. Onix here is a rock ground Pokemon who was first encountered here in Rock Tunnel. Positives for Onix. He has good speed, especially for a rock or ground type Pokemon. He's pretty quick. Not fast, but not slow either. He also has fantastic physical defense.
Fantastic physical defense.
It's very true. His physical defense is off the charts high, even compared to really good Pokemon, so hitting him with physical moves isn't going to do all that much. That's it. That's all he's got. Onix's negatives, unfortunately, vastly outweigh his positives. His overall stats are tremendously poor. His HP, attack, special defense, and special attack are all borderline unusable in every case.
Not a danger snack.
He is not a danger snack. He is also almost entirely TM dependent, even to get the moves that are usable on him. His move pool is very lacking, and you have to use TMs that you can't get multiple copies of just to give him decent enough moves for him to survive. He's also bad already. By the time you're able to he's bad already. Most Pokemon, when you catch them, they're at least good for a little while. A lot of the early game Pokemon got better ratings because, yes, Beedrill isn't a good Pokemon, but early on he evolves quickly and can do well. Onix, early on, like when you're fighting Brock, still has stats that are higher than most Pokemon that you'd be encountering. His physical defense is helpful, he's faster than most of the things you might have, things of that nature. But by the time you can get him in Rock Tunnel, we're past Surge, which is the only battle he would be useful in of the major battles. Which means that Onix is already outclassed by the Geodude line as well as the Sandshrew line or the Nidos, and he's just not going to have a lot of options. His coverage options do include rock moves, normal moves, and ground moves if you want to waste the best TMs in the game on an Onix. He's not bad enough to get a 1 out of 10 for in-game use. To get that, it basically has to be something that's entirely unusable because there are quirk Pokemon who can work in competitive somehow. But Onix does get a 2 out of 10 for in-game use. Basically, almost every Pokemon in the game...
he's bad already.
He's bad already. It's just a shame because he's a giant rock snake. You expect, he'll be at least usable. But then no. He's also not very easy to catch, so I'm gonna have to, like, whittle him down. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
He woke up. Ah!
He woke up just to scream at you.
Yep.
Call me bad already.
Call me bad.
I'm the dangerous snack around.
Yeah.
Put me in water, I look like a shark?
Like a shark. I mean, he won with his thing. I mean, well, actually...
What gen does Sharpedo come in?
3.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he does... I mean, he would look like a shark. He would also immediately just faint.
Fair.
4 times week to 1. I'm still waiting
He just
on...
gets scared and faints. He doesn't even battle.
He
He's like,
doesn't
water!
Water! I'm still waiting on... In the Orange Islands portion of the anime, there was an Onix who was made of crystal, and he wasn't weak to water. He, like, lived in water. I'm waiting on that. I want to see that happen in a real game.
Yes.
Just, like, give us an Onix that's made of crystal, and his ability is, like, water absorb or something.
Yes.
Alright, fine. I'll keep
What's the
using
new
moves
region?
on- We don't know yet.
Okay.
As of the time of this recording, which is like 3 weeks before this episode will come out, we
It's
know
like
that
July
Gen 9 is coming.
2nd or 3rd or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever region is next
Onyx,
should
stop
be
waking
like
up.
regional Onyx, and then it should be like this
Crystal
amazing
Onyx.
snack. Yes.
I would love that.
Same.
Also, everything I've just said, by the way, only applies to Onix in Kanto games, where you can't get his evolution. His evolution would be entirely different, much better Pokemon. It's way, way in every way.
Okay.
All right, now just stay in the ball. You're not a very strong Pokemon.
What's
I need to
Onyx's
catch you
evolution
for
again?
Steelix.
Got it. Yeah.
Steelix would be worth it.
Totally worth it.
But we caught Onix.
Sorry,
are
Onyx.
you giving Onix to me?
No.
Okay. I figured that. But
No.
yeah.
Not the snack this
Not
time.
the Snick Snack this time.
Not to be confused with the snack. Those are two very different things.
It's true.
You got a
But you know
snack
what?
and a snack.
Yeah. We caught the 2 Pokemon of Rock Tunnel, added Dennis to the team,
Rock tunnel.
and between episodes we'll see if he's usable, because it really does matter on a Machop.
So we will see you next time.
Thank you so much for watching Pokemon FireRed version.